Why do people above the age of 65 fall so much more? And by the way, why do women fall disproportionately more than men? As we age, we don't just lose our balance, but we're losing something else that people my age and certainly her age take for granted, which is called reactivity. The type of muscle fiber that was necessary to do that, which if we want to get technical is called a 2A muscle fiber, is the type of muscle fiber that is responsible for explosive movement. It's the type of muscle fiber that is the most powerful muscle fiber. Well, those muscle fibers start getting weaker and weaker and shrinking at about the age of 25. So I'm long past my peak in my early 50s, but I still have enough to hold me on. But at some point, they really, really start to diminish. And by the time someone's your age, you got threads of those things left. So you're losing those things. Now, the good news is you can train these muscle fibers, but the only way to train them is to move very heavy weights. It sounds crazy. It sounds counterintuitive, but that's what we have to do. We have to move really heavy weights, and we have to train in movement patterns like that, which means, for example, bouncing, moving side to side, jumping rope. Things like that are necessary for our feet to have the reactivity that you had when you were young. A second obvious issue as we age is a reduction in bone density and a reduction in muscle mass. And this is the reason why women are more susceptible than men to these injuries, because for obvious reasons, women have less muscle mass on average and have lower bone density on average, in part due to the fact that many women didn't receive hormones after menopause, and as their estrogen levels went down after menopause, their bones got disproportionately weaker relative to men, because estrogen turns out to be the most important hormone in preserving bone density.